Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video about the KL polish by Kathleen Lights. I'm not mentioning a lot about nail polish on my channel, but me myself actually is quite a huge nail polish addict. I have like more than 100 bottles of nail polish, and I always been a nail polish sucker. If you're really interested in nail polish stuff, you should follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of nail swatches on my Instagram page. Anyways, so as a lot of you already know that I'm kind of a Kathleen Lights fan, I would say like I'm not like a huge fan like whoever sells anything I'm gonna jump on and buy it. For example, if I like Kathleen Lights, so whatever she sells and whatever, I was just gonna buy it. So I just want to throw that out there. The reason that I bought those polishes is not only because I like Kathleen Lights, it's really because those colors strikes to me. Before we really start to review those polishes, I do want to tell you guys some backstories about my experience with KL polish. If you just want to see the review about those polish, I will link a time in the description below. Now you can just jump ahead and just see the review of the polish. So when I see Kathleen came out with the KL polish, I was quite excited to see it, because I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram or social media or something. She has been teasing us for quite a long time before she really released it and reveal the colors. So I know she's gonna come out with somewhat polished line, but I didn't know what exactly color it is, and I wasn't gonna say, wow, no matter what color it is, I'm gonna buy it. So anyways, so when she came out with all those swatches, I saw this color first, this her Carmelo color, and I know for sure I'm gonna get this because I'm just a huge sucker for Master Yellow polish. I know a lot of you guys don't like this color, but for me, this is my fall go-to color scheme. I love Master Yellow shirt, I love Master Yellow polish and all that. I just think this is such a fall stunning color. Now when I see this color comes out from her page, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get that too. I will get into this color though later, but I was like, I love this color. Then later on I saw more and more colors review, then I just like, oh, I probably will get this Zoe color, but this color is not as excited as those two because I think those two are quite unique. But this kind of like light mauve color, whatever, I think other brand still you can find like other brand does this kind of color because it's pretty kind of a normal neutral color to make during the fall winter season. When she released this, I know there starts to pre-order. Then the first second I jump on the pre-order because I know Kathleen Lights is such a popular YouTuber, so I'm sure there's tons of fans are gonna support her. So I was at the beginning, I was just and I know when you just start a new brand, sometimes you wouldn't expect, like you always underestimate like how much orders or how much quantity you should be prepared for the release. You never know, so I kind of know that. So when they said, oh, pre-order, I decided to go ahead pre-order it because I was worried that this color is gonna be sold out, and I really love those two colors from the swatches. So I pre-ordered it the first second when I see now it's available for pre-order. That was November the 18th. Okay, and each polish cost $8.50, and I pay $4.95 for the shipping. So I didn't get the entire collection because other colors are not like speaking to me that much, and plus I have 100 other polishes that really I can easily find dupe for those three colors. But then I decided to get those three. I vaguely remember that Kathleen mentioned in one of her video or on her Instagram page, I couldn't remember exactly, she said the pre-order is going to be sent like we supposed to receive the pre-order before the actual release date. The actual release date was December the 5th, I believe. Then by then we're supposed to already receive our pre-order polish, or she said we're supposed to receive the pre-order polish earlier than those who didn't do pre-order, whatever it is. So I was expecting the polish to come out, but I wasn't like so anxiously about like I gotta get it like on which date I was calculating it. I wasn't, because I was being like totally occupied by other things too, I did a lot of Black Friday shopping. That's just around that time, you know what I mean? So I kind of forget about this entire whole thing about the pre-order KL polish and all that stuff. December the 10th, that's right, December the 10th, I received the KL polish, which is, it was already after, of course, all those pre-order stuff. So I was like, oh great, I received the package, so I opened it. Alright, okay, here the story goes. When I start to open, it comes with a bubble wrap, okay? Before I open, I already smell very strong polish scent. And I was like, oh shoot. Is it leaking or the bottle was broken? What is going on? Because I mean, from the experience that I ordered so many times of polish, I know if I can smell the polish outside of the bottle wrap, the packaging already, there must be somewhat leaking happening there. So I opened the package, I didn't see the leaking immediately. So it comes with, luckily, it comes with 3 individually wrapped in a black kind of like stuffing paper. So it's individually wrapped in those paper. And it comes with a very cute Kathleen Lights card too. So I didn't see the leaking or anything, but I still smell this really strong scent. So anyways, I start to unwrap each bottle. The first bottle I start to unwrap, which is this color, which is the Brick Sidewalk. I couldn't open the packaging because all those like leaking, I will insert a picture somewhere here. All those leaking polish has been dried up on the packaging paper and it was a mess. So this bottle was like, I thought it was broken, but it wasn't. It was just leaking out from the cap. Okay, so that was the first one I unwrapped. So I immediately snapped a couple of the pictures because I know I gotta talk to the customer service about it and get a replacement, because they probably like half of the bottle has been like leaking out or something like that. So I snapped the photos, then I sent to the customer service and I start to kind of like clean it up, because I mean I still get quite excited about it. I want to use this color, So I start to use nail polish to really remove those gunk like away. It was a mess. Then after I clean up the first bottle, I start to unwrap the second bottle, which is this one, Carmelo, which is another very exciting bottle for me. I will insert another picture here, then you will see what happened for the second bottle. I opened the bottle and I was like frozen there. I couldn't believe my eyes. There is no brush inside the cap. I threw away the cap already and I kind of like switch around those caps because I need to use the brush anyways. I threw away the cap. So there's no brush inside of the cap. That's just like a empty cap. So I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like 2 out of 3 bottles like had problem in my order. Then I immediately snapped a picture and sent to the customer service again, and I was like, I just sent an email to you guys like about a leaking bottle in my order. Here again, second bottle, I don't have a brush inside of the cap. I would definitely need a replacement for this also. Then at that moment, I already kind of get super disappointed and let down already. Like I don't care like when I receive this order, like to be honest with you. But the quality process is really just like I wasn't happy about it. So I start to unwrap the third bottle, which is Zoe. Actually, it's my least excited color, and luckily this color comes perfect, so there's no leaking. There is a brush inside of the cap. Anyways, I unwrapped all 3 bottles. Then I start to try them on. So I kind of like clean one of the brushes and dip in the first color I tried on was the Brick Sidewalk, because I was like really excited about this color. So like, yeah, even though it was leaking out and all that, but there's still some left inside of the bottle. And then the second color I tried is the Carmelo, even though I don't have a brush inside, so I kind of like clean the Brick Sidewalk brush very well with the acetone, that dipping this and pigment. I mean, that's a whole other process. But anyways, I get all 3 of the colors, the swatches. I will insert the photos while I review them. But what I want to say is, I was very surprised how great Kathleen Light's customer service team is. So this girl, whose name is Emily, she replied my email the second day, which is a Sunday. I didn't even expect they would work on Sunday. On Sunday morning, Emily replied my first email. Of course, she probably addressed all those problems by like the time that they submit all those requests and stuff. So the first email, Emily, this girl, replied me. Basically, she's saying she's so sorry that happened to me, the leaking bottle. She already did a replacement order for my Brick Sidewalk, the one what is leaking. Then she also was asking, say, could you let me know what exactly happened? Is the bottle broken? And if the cap is loose, what is going on? So I mean, of course, then she saw my second email about the missing brush. That Emily sent me another email again to say, oh my god, I couldn't believe what happened to your order. I feel so bad, but I want to let you know the percentage on like 2 out of 3 bottles in the order that happened, that's really low. She said, I know this doesn't mean anything to you because you get so disappointed and all that. She was like, but I already did another replacement on the Carmelo, and I'm going to refund you both of the bottles money, and I also refund you shipping costs because I feel so bad for it. I know that probably doesn't mean anything to you, but I just want to, you know, kind of, she just want to make me feel a little better about the entire situation. So after I received this email, I was really happy how they addressed the problem. So I replied to Emily. I said, I totally understand how hard it is for a new brand to kickstart, and as I mentioned before, I support Kathleen no matter what. So yes, I was disappointed about seeing like 2 out of 3 of my bottles had problem, but I totally understand how the situation happen, you know, what is going on, and at the same time, I hope my feedback and my experience happened early enough for them to really address the problem, or preventing the problem happen again to other customers. People are requiring or demanding a good quality or good service, so I hope my experience really would give them somewhat a warning, just saying, you know, like we don't want those things happen. But at the same time, I'm a pretty forgiving person. I can just let it go, you know, like it doesn't matter to me, you know, it's just nail polish, guys. It's just enjoy it. Then, you know, if that happens, shit happens. If their customer service can be that on point and deal with these things that good, I don't think I need to complain anything more. Yeah, so that was my whole experience with nail polish, the first story. I'm sorry that takes quite a long time, so finally we'll get into review those polish, and if you are still watching my video, thank you. Okay, as I said, I get 3 colors of the KL polish. One is the Brick Sidewalk. Let's talk about this first, because that was the most excited color for me when I see the swatches. So I put this on, and the formula is definitely on the thick side, like, so it could be a 1-layer opaque formula, but I still do 2 layers, like, because you some spot you still can see that see-through part of your nails, but I I don't know if it's because the cap was kind of loose, so it's kind of dried a little bit, but I don't think so, because also that happened to the Carmelo too. So the formula is definitely on a drier, thicker side, which I don't mind at all. Now I kind of already had the experience like how to work on those like thicker side of the polish. Compared to a sheer side of the polish, I prefer a thicker polish anyways, but I can see how with like new nail painter would kind of like struggle a little bit with how to, you know, distribute the color very evenly and all that. And let's talk about this color. This color is definitely a stunning kind of the brick red, but somehow on my nail and my skin tone, I was expecting more orange or more brown than red, but somehow in my nail it doesn't give me that enough of orange tone in it. So but it's still, I mean, I love this color, but it's not exactly what I wanted at the beginning. What I think it should have a little more orange tone in it, but it's just like, but it's still, this is a beautiful color. This color is my favorite from all three of the colors. This is Carmelo. And also I do want to show you guys the brush. So the brush is those fat brush. Did you see? I already changed the Brickside Wax brush, like clean it and put in this because I really like this color. So did you see this is a fat brush, which is kind of like a Sally Hansen. There's one line like those, you know, square bottle, that kind of fat brush, which is my favorite because my nail is very small, so sometimes one swipe really can cover my entire nail, so it makes it so much faster and so much quicker. I really wish, you know, like Zoya, because I love Zoya polish, I really wish like Zoya or Essie is doing this kind of like, you know, brush. The Essie, the Gel Couture line is doing those fat brush, though I really love it. So again, this Carmelo, this color is on the thicker side too, and this will stain on your nail bed really bad. So because I was like hurry to swatch all three of the colors, so I didn't let each of the colors stay on my nail that long, so I couldn't tell you guys the longevity. But I'm just saying, like, if you are paint your nails and you have those like, if you're like me, sometimes you get messy around the cuticle and all that, then if you are using an acetone or non-acetone nail polish remover to kind of clean it up afterwards, you will see the stain on your nail bed. But it's a stunning mustard yellow color. I love this color. Then is this color. This is Zoe, which is what I'm wearing right now on my nails too. This color is a beautiful soft mauve color, but I just feel compared to other two, this one is not as special or as, you know, unique as other two. You can find this kind of neutral mauve, purplish mauve color in other lines like brand and all that, so definitely this is not as unique as those two. So for $850 of the nail polish, it's a good medium kind of like price range, so I think they priced it pretty well. And for the formula, I think it could be a little thinner in my opinion, but I think it's going to be very beautiful for those, like, you know, the nail stamping art, because for those you need a very thick formula. So but I think it's beautiful. Zoe, compared to those two though, Zoe's color is a little bit more runnier, so not as thick as those two darker colors for some reason. So I don't know, maybe it's just the darker colors will just tend to have more pigment and make it a little drier. I don't know. Do I love it? Yes. Is it worth the hype? It really totally depends on if the color really suits you. My suggestion is that do not buy it because you just want to support Kathleen Lights no matter what. Then you just expect everything comes from her should be perfect, then you will get down if it's not perfect. Because if you are in this thought you are buying this polish, that sometimes this disappointment will come, that you will like start to get bitter about it. But if this collection or any of the color really strike your interest, definitely go ahead and give it a try. I mean, for $8.95 is kind of like a medium price that you still can get a good quality. I believe Kathleen Lights says it's 6 free, 8 free. It starts with 3 free, then 5 free, then like now the polish is getting higher and higher percentage, blah blah, this free. So it's a good formula no matter what. And yeah, and if you like any of those colors, I think it's very worth it to get it a try. And I just want to say right here, thank you, Kathleen Lights customer service. Like, even though I didn't start with a very pleasant experience with the order, but you make it really, really nice. And now I'm waiting for my 2 new replacement polish, and I really hope this time it will come in a perfect condition. Yeah, if you guys like me to talk about more about polish, please leave the comments below. I will do it more. Yeah, if you like this video, you think it's a little bit helpful for you to kind of get an idea about this hyped up polish line right now, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please just subscribe to my channel. I normally would have videos up on every Monday. Sometimes I will have bonus video throughout the week too. Okay, so until next time, you guys have a great week. Bye. Giorgio Armani's take on liquid lipsticks, I believe, and it's kind of new and hard to get, but I tried my best to get